Okay, here we are. So this is an RTX 5080 from Gigabyte. It's the AERO OC SFF. The SFF stands for small form factor. So it is slightly thinner than some other 5080s out there. And that's something that did attract me to this graphics card. I also like the sort of basic styling. I'm not massively into some of like the more fancy looking shrouds. This is, just more squared off, rounded corners. I like it. My outgoing graphics card is a Gigabyte 3090, and it's not that I'm, suddenly into Gigabyte graphics cards, but it's actually quite a similar looking graphics card to the 3090 that I'm taking out. Similar sort of colour and sort of shape. Slightly thinner actually, this one, which is good. So like 2 slots and a bit. So it's not going to take up a huge amount of room. And the way they've managed to make it, a bit more slimline is because this card uses a vapor chamber, which I'm going to assume it's that sort of like silvery block you can see just there. And vapor chambers are more efficient than just a slab of copper. So that's the reason why it can be a little bit thinner, because it can just have efficient cooling in a smaller package using that vapor chamber. So I like that. Haven't been able to find that much information on these as in reviews. I found the only full review I found was, I think it was in German, so it was translated, and it sounded like the guy was pretty happy with it. It was quiet and performed very well. It can be overclocked further as well, so that was all good. It does have a dual BIOS, and there was a really tiny little switch which is easy to miss because I had to really examine it closely, and it's there. So tiny little switch, and you have performance and silent mode. I'm assuming it just removes the overclock maybe if you go to silent mode, and it will just reduce the fan noise, so it might be a bit warmer. I guess I'll try it out. I've seen other graphics card reviews where it has dual BIOS on these 5080s, and the difference it makes on the sound and performance is negligible. So it doesn't seem to be, that doesn't seem to really matter that much. The sockets are your standard sort of thing. We have one HDMI, and the rest of here, the 3 are display ports. The fans are quite interesting. So if you take a look at that, they got little teeth on the blades, and turned up at the ends. So clearly a special fan to try to optimize airflow, and of course they've also got these like little ridges on there as well. So some fancy kind of custom fan blades on there. So that's all looking good. I'm not looking to do any benchmarks in this video, but I will show you it installed on my PC in a moment, and I'll let you know how quiet it is. I'll kind of run some tests, just some brief stuff, and I'll just give you a quick overview, but I'm not looking to review this. This is just something I've been looking at for a while. Decided to upgrade from my current graphics card, and I was kind of shopping around. This was slightly discounted, not by a huge amount, like £100 cheaper than it was listed, normally listed at, and I like the styling of it, and it seemed to like suit all my needs. So here we go, looking quite nice. These 4 pieces make up the support brackets for the card, and it looks a little bit convoluted laid out like this, but we do get a printed installation guide, so all made up it looks kind of okay, and there are step-by-step instructions here. The final accessory is this power cord adapter, so 12 pins into the graphics card, and then 3 regular 8-pin cables from your power supply. And after a little bit of research, I have discovered there are some 5080s out there that do come with just adapters like that, so just 2 of those into the 12 pin. So Gigabyte seem to have an extra cable. Maybe it's for overhead, for overclocking. Maybe it's just better for your power supply to spread the load better. I don't know, but maybe you can answer that. But I just thought I'd let you know anyway, because do be prepared that if you are coming off like a graphics card like me, like an older generation, which may just use 2 of these sort of things that go into your graphics card, make sure you have a 3rd one to plug in, because it is required here. Okay, it's installed and it's up and running, so everything is just fine. I did need to run a full clean reinstall of the NVIDIA drivers though. That's the only thing that was necessary here. Otherwise, it's all working just great. I did use the support bracket they included. It's not the nicest looking thing, but it does support the graphics card well. And I guess it blends in kind of with the white of the rest of the case. So that's not too bad. Temps were 71 while gaming, which I thought was just fine, and it's quite a warm day here, so I think that's good. And the fans are actually pretty quiet even when it's running at full pelt. The loudest thing in my PC is the fans on the CPU. So maybe I need to kind of maybe mess around with the fan curves on that, because that's the loudest thing here. I don't think I could even hear the graphics card doing anything. And they do turn off when it's idle, the fans do stop. So that's pretty good as well. So this is the outgoing card, my 3090, and I did say it's pretty similar to my new card. See, it's white and sort of basic kind of design. Definitely this one is bigger and heavier, and the fans on this 3090 are a little bit smaller. So I guess that's nice. It's got better fans on the new card. But there you go, nice big chunky 3090. The frame rate has gone up. In the games I've been playing now, I've played like Cyberpunk, some ACC, and some Helldivers, and yeah, there's definitely a bump in the frame rates. It's smoother, and I think maybe the 1% lows, they're improved on the 5080, so it has been worthwhile, I would suggest. At least, I'm happy with the upgrade. So there you go. That's my unboxing and installation. Well, kind of installation. You've seen it installed on my PC here. What do you reckon? Thanks for watching. See you next one. Take care and bye-bye.